Did you know Kitchener was called Berlin until 1916? This was the Opera House and Star Theater. It was demolished in 1925. Here's the historic Walper Hotel at 20 Queen Street South, now an ethnic German church, Evangelical Lutheran St. Paul's Kirche. This Victorian Italian villa-style building is a former governor's house right next to the county jail. That's existed since the early 1830s. Berlin, now Kitchener, became the county seat of Waterloo because they had these buildings built. Land was given by Frederick Gaulkel. His name still survives in street names today. Right next to the former jail is the Ontario Works building. It's modern architecture. Back on King Street, look at this deposit box for CIBC, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce. A little bit sinister there with the snakes. The Grand Trunk Railway came through Kitchener, then called Berlin, in 1856. You can see the former industrial building still survive today. Now, there were many different industries, but there was some furniture made here, some tanneries, and of course some pelts, furs, and things like that as well, that are notable examples of what this area has to offer. It's a cool logo. This was Kitchener's first industrial building, built by Emil Fogelsang. It's Canada's first button factory. Served as barracks during World War I for the 18th Battalion. It's a great Art Deco building built in 1937. It's now called the John Norton Building. It was renamed in 2013. He had a big role in the War of 1812. He helped pin down an American regiment so much that reinforcements never arrived. So now the fun stuff. This is the old clock tower from the original City Hall at King and Frederick. That building was built by architect Jacob Shantz in 1869. And then the second one was built behind it by William Schmalz and Bernal Jones. That was demolished in 1973. Here's Victoria Park. It's got tons of great bridges. It's also got some Canadian geese that are still happy despite the winter temperatures. Queen Victoria, 1901, she passed away. And right to the southeast of Victoria Park Lake is the Schneider House. It's Berlin, now Kitchener's oldest building. It was built in 1816 on land purchased from the Six Nations by the German Mennonites that came from Pennsylvania. Look at this awesome mid-century building, Bullis Glass. Joseph and Jack Bullis, they specialize in stained glass, started in 1903. So the railway station was the reason the area grew like it did when the Grand Trunk Railway came through in 1856. And look at what is right next to it, of course, strategically, the Hartmann Krug Furniture Manufactory. This was one of the largest of its kind in the entire British Empire. People came from all over Europe to work in this factory, and it started in 1901, at least at this site, but the post-war furniture boom was enormous, and the company is alive and well.